President Trump tonight delivers his first State of the Union address since reclaiming the White House last year. The speech comes as the nation marks the 250th anniversary of America's founding. We go now live to NTD's Washington correspondent Jack Bradley on Capitol Hill. Jack, what can we expect from the president's address tonight?
Well, President Trump says to expect a lengthy address. And when he says that, we should take him for his word, as he tends to go off script quite often. Now, the State of the Union is the president's opportunity to report on the condition of the nation and lay out his legislative priorities before Congress. The president is expected to focus heavily on what the White House describes as major accomplishments on the economy and immigration. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt offering a preview earlier today. Watch.
I know the president's really looking forward to his address tonight. You're going to hear a speech that is a celebration of 250 years of our nation and our nation's independence. You're going to hear the president share the stories of everyday Americans who have benefited from his policies. You're going to hear the president share tear-jerking stories of American heroes, past and present, who really exemplify what it means to be a patriotic American.
Thanks for that,
Now,
Jack.
the president could also address the recent Supreme Court decision striking down his tariff authority under an emergency order and outline alternative avenues to keep those tariffs in place. Meanwhile, the government remains in a partial shutdown amid a congressional standoff over funding for Homeland Security, particularly over ICE operations. Now, Leavitt also addressed whether the funding battle is affecting other agencies within Homeland Security, including FEMA. Take a look.
He will call on Democrats in Congress to reopen the Department of Homeland Security. It's despicable that they have shut down this agency that is responsible not just for the deportations of murderers and criminals whom none of you, including Democrat politicians, would want living in your communities, but also FEMA, who is on the ground in the Northeast right now, restoring electricity and power for families who have been impacted by the blizzard.
Now, another issue to watch tonight is if Trump mentions Iran. Now, the U.S. has deployed its largest aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, to the region as negotiations continue. Now, the administration's calling on Iran to abandon its nuclear enrichment program altogether, with President Trump saying that failure to reach a deal would have some serious consequences. The president may also renew his push for the SAVE Act, legislation that would require proof of citizenship to vote in federal elections. So a lot more to look forward to tonight. Kevin?
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for tracking this, Jack. And several members of the public spoke before the Republican Study Committee this morning, saying that President Trump's policies have benefited them. What do they have to say?
That's absolutely right. Business owners, locally elected sheriffs, and they all address lawmakers saying that they've seen direct benefits from the president's big, beautiful bill, now law, including the provisions eliminating taxes on tips and overtime pay. Others pointed out sharp declines in crime and drug overdose deaths since President Trump took office. Take a look.
Part of the tax bill that's really helped my employees is no tax on overtime. We do encourage our people to come. These are hardworking, family-oriented people, and to reward them with less taxes on their overtime and their hard work is very beneficial.
Joe Biden's first term, we experienced 74 drug overdoses. In 2025, after President Trump took office, we had 14. So in our county, that was historically low. We're off to 1, possibly 2 this year, so it's continuing to decrease.
Since the Trump administration, it's been a lot easier to be in law enforcement. My narcotics guys, they're not getting as easy busts as they used to. So that means it's working.
We have an all-female staff, lots of single moms, single females just starting out, and I'm hearing amazing stories as a lot of them have already filed their taxes and are not paying in this year, are getting a great return.
Now, lawmakers from both the House and Senate traditionally attend the State of the Union. However, several Democrats have indicated that they plan to boycott the address, attend alternative programming, or if they do go, stage a silent protest by withholding applause during all of the president's remarks. Back to you, Kevin.
Really great update from you, Jack Bradley, NTD Washington correspondent. Thank you.